something to cheer about. Finally, power being restored to many in lower Manhattan. A huge relief for some, but millions of others throughout the Northeast could be without electricity for another week, if not longer. Meantime, temperatures are plunging to frigid levels and fast. Ginger Z is here with the latest on this very unwelcome sudden cold snap. Good morning, Ginger.
Good morning, Bianna. If someone knows some of the 3.4 million customers that are still without power in those 11 states, I want you to text them or get a hold of them at some point because the cold is on the way. This morning, only about 5 degrees below average, 42 New York, 44 Philadelphia, Erie back there at 40. But look at the next 3 nights. So again, tomorrow morning through early Tuesday is when it's really going to hit and you're going to go, oh my goodness. And actually, we could have problems with hypothermia, especially with people who are a little bit older. New York City gets down to 34. Remember, that city. So you go outside of the city in some of those affected areas and the power's out and you've got all of that cold sitting around. It could be in the 20s easily. And then the wind chill is going to be even worse. So I wanted to mention that. And then I've got another threat. Of course I do. Coming up for Wednesday into Thursday, that cold air meets moisture from the south. Does it sound familiar? Well, it's not the same. Promise you it's not going to be the same. But 5 to 10 foot waves possible, cold, wet rain at the coastline, and yes, some snow heading into some of the inland and high elevation areas. I'll have more on this and the nation's weather coming up. But for now, back to Dan.
Just what we do not need here in the disaster zone. Ginger, thank you. This morning, the feds say they are taking action on that massive gas shortage that is crippling the storm zone. Check out the lines. These are reminiscent of the 1970s gas crisis. People are starting to get very, very cranky out there. So can this new action being taken by FEMA and the military make a difference? ABC's Alex Perez is at a gas station in Clifton, New Jersey. Alex, good morning to you, sir.
Hey, good morning, Dan. Yes, everyone is hoping that shipment will make a big difference almost immediately. This gas station here sold 8,000 gallons into the late hours and won't be expecting another shipment, another delivery until this afternoon. Now, most of the people here are hoping that this FEMA and military shipment that's headed our way will make a difference to this region very soon.
This morning, New York is opening up and New Jersey is cracking down. In an effort to improve the tri-state gas shortage, the New York port has been opened for gas tankers for the first time since Sandy made landfall.
We actually saw a fuel barge coming down the Hudson River before.
Until things return to normal, Governor Chris Christie has signed an executive order rationing gas for passenger vehicles in 12 counties.
We're on top of the gas situation.
Here's how it works. Starting today at noon, owners of cars with license plates ending in an even number can only purchase gas on even numbered days. Owners with plates ending in odd numbers on odd numbered days. 2/3 of the gas stations in the New York metro area are now out of fuel, and more than half the stations in New Jersey and Long Island are shut down. Some have no power, others sold out, completely drained. And for some, like Joanne Hughes, the wait for the pumps isn't just a long line, but a lifeline. With her father undergoing an emergency bypass at a hospital 40 miles away, the only thing keeping this daughter from her father is her lack of fuel.
His surgery's at 2. That gives me about 2 hours to get gas. I'm hoping I make it.
And you've been in this line for about 40 minutes now.
Already, and I don't even know. I have no idea how long it's going to be.
A question that everyone is hoping will be answered soon.
And it took Joanne about 8 hours before she was finally able to get the gas she needed to see her dad in the hospital. Supplies are not expected to return to normal levels until about late next week. Bianna?
Not good news for so many people. All right, Alex, thank you.